Let's start with the legislature here on a Friday. What actually went on in week 2 of the legislative session? Here it is in this week's Legislative Wrap. Week 2 of the 2025 legislative session picked up on an idea that didn't make the mark in 24. The Uniform Public Expression Protection Act takes on SLAPs, strategic lawsuits against public participation, a legal strategy to wrap people up with costly court costs to prevent them from speaking out on something or someone.
It sets clear rules for quickly dismissing cases that are baseless. It allows the winning side to recover their legal costs, including attorney fees, resolve SLAPs faster and more efficiently.
Legislation was approved for printing and now proceeds to a full hearing and testimony. Tuesday, lawmakers took on immigration policy for the first time. House Bill 11 would allow local law enforcement officers to check and document the citizenship status of anyone involved with the crime. That person has to be involved with the crime, not just a suspicion of legal status. Critics worry the idea may be an overreach.
Number one, this just clearly violates the supremacy clause of the Constitution. Right? Immigration law is federal law, and states don't get to overwrite that.
Legislation was printed and heads to State Affairs for full consideration. Halfway through the week, another repeat for 2024. A new run at mandatory minimum fines for possession of marijuana, 3 ounces or less. A minimum fine of $300, but it wouldn't be applicable to those under the age of 18. Critics of the idea argue this is cherry picking.
If House Bill 7 is passed, it would be disproportionate to all other misdemeanors in the state of Idaho, and it would single out this one specific crime. There is no other minimum fine I could find for a misdemeanor in the state of Idaho under these statutes.
The proposal made it out of committee and is now in front of the full House waiting for a vote. Thursday, Senator Melissa Wintrow brought a personal bill that has been with her for a decade. She's again attempting to add the words sexual orientation and gender identity to the Idaho Human Rights Act, something that has been an uphill battle at the legislature, voted down or not heard fully on an annual basis.
To ensure that people aren't discriminated against in their housing, employment, or public service for who they are or who they love. And I can't believe I'm here today, 10 years later, and we still haven't protected people's rights.
The legislation is a personal bill, meaning it may not come again this session.
That we are not here for profit, but to serve the people of Idaho.
Finally, on Friday, the Idaho Senate took the first step in rejecting a pay raise. Lawmakers are set to receive a about $5,000 raise that was approved last fall by a committee of citizens. But Idaho law does have a provision that allows lawmakers to reject a pay raise within the first 25 days of the legislative session. Both the Senate and House has to approve the rejection. Weird sentence, but that's how it goes. Will the House follow? Stay tuned. And that's a legislative wrap.